Welcome to Metaphysical Mississippi. Today, Krista Tew and Russell Holley discuss what a Community Reiki Share is, when they have it in the Jackson metro area, as well as what to expect when you attend.
Hey everyone, I am Russell Holley. I have Russell's Yoga here where we host our Community Reiki Shares, and my friend Krista Tew, who brought me into this world, and I'm so proud to have her here with me. And we just finished a Reiki Share and we're just sitting here talking, and we get a lot of questions about what is a Reiki Share.
Yes.
Would you like to fill in?
Yes. So, first of all, I'm just honored to be here with Russell. We've been, when did we start doing these? This past spring?
Yeah.
Or early spring.
We've had like 7 or 8 here.
Yeah, and everyone's a little different. They're just magical. We have a good time. We laugh. We cry. We eat a little. Maybe drink a little. Anyway, so what is a Reiki Share? Well, traditionally, most Reiki Shares are done where practitioners share Reiki with each other. I think that's how they kind of started. I think some people may call them Reiki circles. It's where practitioners can not only get a little practice in, but also to receive Reiki. So many of us who are practitioners, we do Reiki a lot for other people, but we don't always get it for ourselves. So that's the beauty of having a Reiki Share. But a couple of years ago, when Alan Evans, who was my Reiki teacher, was here in the Jackson area, we wanted to do it a little different, where we had a community Reiki Share that was open to anyone, all levels, even people who knew nothing about Reiki could come to this Reiki Share and experience it for themselves. If they weren't sure if they wanted to experience and just watch, we've had Reiki Shares before where people just came and watched just to see what it was about. So that's the purpose of our Reiki Share here now. We have it the third Wednesday of every month from 6 to 8 p.m. at this lovely studio here at Russell's. We're right off Lakeland Drive, so in Flowood. We want this space, like I said, to be open to anyone and everyone who is interested in Reiki or interested in any kind of energy healing modality. For us, I think with Reiki is a powerful energy, but it's very gentle and nurturing. So I think it is a great introductory modality for people who are on a spiritual path to dip their toe in. That first step. It's like I've said many times, yoga and Reiki. And that's not how everybody starts, but those are comfortable, safe
avenues of journey.
Right. It's really going to get you in touch with not only your body, but your spiritual self, your emotional self, your mental self, your higher self. So to me, Reiki and yoga,
they go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand. That's what I love about this space. This is where Russell teaches yoga, but it's also where he provides Reiki sessions here, and where we have our community Reiki Shares.
Well, for me, I have invited tons of friends to these shares. I honestly didn't realize that the shares were intended for just the Reiki practitioners and us to exchange and love each other. But I have introduced so many people to Reiki through this event that have actually become clients of mine or clients of others, and it's beautiful. So I personally invite anyone that is interested in learning Reiki or receiving Reiki to come to one of our events. They are amazing. They are beautiful The atmosphere is great, but you're going to leave feeling loved and renewed. And in this day and age, who doesn't need to feel loved and renewed?
Mm-hmm. And so I was speaking with someone this evening here at the Reiki Share that's one of the things that I personally love about Reiki and appreciate about Reiki is that it is a healing touch modality. Reiki can be done with physical touch or not touching by directing energy from the practitioner's hands into the recipient's auric field, their energetic body. But so many of us don't receive. Not only don't we receive physical touch, but we don't receive undivided attention from someone for 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes, an hour. So you know, you don't have to really understand what Reiki is. Anyone can benefit from working with Reiki because it's love.
Reiki is for everyone. Anyone and everyone that wants to receive it. It's a beautiful practice that is handed down from master to master, or from master to student, I should say.
As we're inviting people to come to our Community Reiki Shares, for someone who's never heard of Reiki, what is Reiki?
You know, Reiki is the hardest thing to explain to any individual. The only way that you can understand Reiki is to experience it. So I invite you to come and experience it here with our Reiki Shares. But the best way for me to describe Reiki is the feeling of love from your practitioner, your equals. Your practitioner is not better than you, and you're not better than your practitioner. You're equals, and your practitioner basically prays over you, and it's a laying of hands. Mm-hmm. And that goes back thousands of years. And we lay our hands and we set our intentions with our guides, and we have been attuned to be able to practice this. You just can't lay hands on people and get the same results. But we lay our hands with our intention and our specific prayers for you, with our specific symbols that we use to manipulate the energy that flows through your body. You could have stagnant energy. You could have a lot of pent up, resilient, excuse my language, crap in your life that you haven't ever dealt with. And
we held on to.
That you've held on to, and knowing that you should have got rid of it years ago, but you didn't. You were scared to. We help facilitate natural healing. And it is the most beautiful practice. It is a relaxing practice for the practitioner. You may become emotional. I'm not going to say you won't, because you are releasing a lot of energy. But for us as a Reiki practitioner, I thoroughly enjoy practicing Reiki. I feel the connection with the individual that I'm working on, and I receive as much as I give. Mm-hmm. And that's a beautiful thing. It's an energy exchange. It is not, you know, it's a beautiful practice. It comes from your highest source. And once again, I invite you to come and experience it.
It's definitely a collaborative experience. I know there's other healing modalities, other hands-on or energetic healing modalities out there, and I mean, I think they're all beneficial. They all have their place in different people's journey. But what I love about Reiki, it's not, as the practitioner, it is not our responsibility to heal that person. This is a collaboration. All we're doing is we are a vessel, a funnel, a channel, a conduit of the energy, because through our training, we've been attuned to recognize and have that awareness of the energy. Now, I believe everyone has the ability to work with Reiki energy.
I believe that as well.
Reiki is just one label. Reiki is, to me, Reiki is like, dare I say, the Holy Spirit. It's like prana, it's breath, it's all, I think a lot, if not all, the spiritual practices talk about that spirit, that energy, that essence. And to me, Reiki is one of the flavors of that etheric spirit that's running through everything, that energy that's running through everything. As a Reiki practitioner, we've been trained and we've been attuned how to do a session on someone. So we are facilitating that energy to flow through our hands into the recipient's auric field, their
body,
energy,
whatever.
But their ability to accept and receive that energy is just as important as our ability to help channel that energy. So it is a collaborative thing. It is not up to us to heal. The body heals when the body's ready for. I think you wanted to add to that.
Well, just like Krista said, it is a joint effort between, say, me as a practitioner and whoever I'm working on, or Krista and whoever she is working on. It is a joint effort between the two, and we deliver the energy. We are the conduit, just as Krista said, but it's up to the recipient to take that energy and use it for their best benefit. It's going to happen no matter what. They're going to accept the energy no matter what, because it's for their highest good. We ask for our recipients to receive what is in their highest good, for their highest behalf. And it's nothing more than a practice of love. There is some touch. If you don't like touch, you don't have to have touch. We can do it with hands-free. And I don't know how many other practices do that. When you leave, you feel amazing. You feel uplifted. Most people feel lighter. They
Relaxed.
feel relaxed. But this doesn't happen like a massage. Love a massage. Mm-hmm. But a day or two afterwards, you don't feel the massage anymore. The benefits of Reiki, you feel days, sometimes even weeks after you've received it. And once again, it's for your highest good.
When we come across people who may be a little skeptical, which, I mean, that's totally understandable. We should all, sometimes we all need some proof or some reason to believe in something. Were there any times that you knew it was real? I know for me, when I first got my Reiki training, I had received Reiki sessions from a practitioner who actually became a really good friend of mine. And of course I felt stuff and she helped me with some things. But as I started doing my Reiki training and I was doing Reiki on myself, I mean, I definitely feel like, for me, mine was more emotional and spiritual healing. Yes, I was having some physical stuff and I got a little relief, but didn't get that total overnight healing on some things. But then other things, mentally and emotionally, was what was the main healing that I received from Reiki in the beginning. But have you had any experiences?
I've had lots.
Oh, you've had lots, and I know some of them, and I know there's a lot I don't know.
I have lots, but my most recent experience was, I have an elderly client that fell in her kitchen and broke her knee, shattered her kneecap. She went in for surgery, and they actually wired her knee back together, putting all the pieces back together like a puzzle, and wired it, linked it all together. When she was in the rehab facility, getting up and down off the bed, getting on the potty chair and all that, her knee actually separated, the wires broke. And they thought they were gonna have to go back in and do surgery. Well, her caregiver was out for a week. I volunteered to stay with her at night, which I was proud to do. And at night, I would do a little Reiki on her knee and just kind of scanned over her body to help her relax at night and help her sleep. when she went back for an x-ray, the kneecap had closed back up. And she's actually healing above and beyond schedule. And that's my most recent experience. I've had lots of experiences that are amazing, but I was so proud for her because she was petrified of having to go back under the knife and go through the whole rehab process again. And she's walking and able to shower now. So healing does take place. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it differs for everyone.
It's real.
It's real. The shit's real. The shit is real.
One important thing I'd like to add about Reiki is it is not a religion. It can be. It is a spiritual practice, but it can also be used in healthcare, clinical settings. It is a protocol or a modality that has very tangible physical results. Even though most of the people I know who are Reiki practitioners, it is a part of our spiritual practice. I mean, it is a part of our life every day. But the protocol itself can be used for de-stress and relaxation and overall well-being, with a similar benefit you would get from massage or from yoga. But what Reiki is a universal concept. It is universal life force energy, and it is not tied to any religion. It's just a way of looking at the world and beyond through new eyes. At least for me, it has been. But it is complementary to any religion, any faith or belief system.
You don't have to be Christian. You don't have to be Buddhist. You can
be an atheist and practice Reiki.
It's for everyone, and that's the thing I love. I've been many religions in my lifetime, and I love them all. But what I love about Reiki is this is something I truly feel, and it's beautiful. And even if I'm practicing on someone, and I say practicing because every time we work on someone, it's a practice. And we never know what's going to happen. It's whatever our source directs our hands to do. And I receive, just as I said earlier, I receive just as much during a session. I might even receive more than what my recipient does. Mm-hmm. But healing in both emotional and physical, spiritual healing, it all takes place. It may not be today, but over time, as you either receive or participate in the practice of, healing takes place in all levels.
Another thing I want to add about healing is healing not only takes place in all levels, but it looks
different with every person.
And one thing is, not only as a practitioner, but as a recipient of Reiki, as a human being who has health issues and has her own set of past traumas, I have tried to learn to detach from what I think healing looks like. Healing, I think once you're open to accept the healing to come, however it's going to come, then you will receive that healing. But that healing may not be in the way you think it's going to be. Yeah, or perceive it. So as a practitioner, we facilitate the healing to take place, but we do not take responsibility for the healing that occurs or for the lack of evidence of a healing to occur. Things may occur on a spiritual level or a deep emotional level before it ever manifests in the physical level, and maybe vice versa. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I believe that anything that happens spiritually, it's going to show up physically.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are spiritually aware and have positive spiritual experiences, your health is going to improve.
And I want to mention again that even though for us, it is not only our belief, but our experience. We know that Reiki is more than a protocol. It is a spiritual practice. It is beyond this world. But if you just want to look at just the physical benefits of Reiki, just the physical experiences of Reiki, it's something you said earlier. If the only benefit someone is getting is just that physical touch and to feel loved and cared for, that's enough benefit. Like, that is worth its weight in gold. So that's why it does transcend any religion, belief systems, whether you believe in alternative health care or not. I've personally never experienced a Reiki session where the person didn't at least walk away feeling relaxed. And I've had some people that I could tell when they got on the table, they weren't too sure about it, they'd never done anything like this. They always at least get up and say, oh, I feel so relaxed. and in this day and age, who doesn't need to release some stress and feel relaxed and feel loved, nurtured, and cared for, and to have a good little nap for a little while. so anyway, so I guess we've talked enough about what Reiki. We could keep talking.
We could talk all night, but I don't think you want to hear it.
No, if you've never had Reiki, we would love to help you, connect you with a practitioner, and so you can experience it for yourself.
So I invite anyone and everyone that would like to come out, to come and enjoy and experience Reiki.
And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to one of us. I would say one resource would be to visit the MississippiReikiAssociation.org. You can contact me through holistichealthandhealingms.com. And Russell, how can anyone contact you if they have questions about Reiki?
They can't. No, they can contact me through my business, Russell's Hair Design or Russell's Yoga. They can find me on the web.
Yes. So we look forward to having you all come and try Reiki out for yourself.
Always welcome to our Reiki Share, the
third Wednesday of every month from 6 to 8 p.m.
Hope to see you there.
Thank you.
A big thanks to fellow Reiki Master and regular Reiki Share participant Antoinette Wade for recording this conversation. A few weeks after it was recorded, Shane King, Russell's husband, passed away, and we'd like to dedicate this episode in his loving memory. Thank you. The views expressed by guests are their own, and their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent.